Yeah, it's going to get dark in here. So
the subject matter, it's going to get dark in here.
It's going to get dark in here, guys. It's what was the question?
This is episode 28.
Episode 28, everybody. Here we go.
28. Exciting.
It's crazy. Episode 28.
I know the reference.
Probably not going to be a long show.
Oh, this is going to be a 3-hour one. I've got 800 questions. No,
because Papa's got
a brand new bag. No,
yeah.
Well, I'm going to jump into it then because
jump into it. Welcome everybody to episode 28. Hope you liked the Andy Matichak one. I thought it was good. I actually watched it last night, and I hate watching myself. And I actually watched it. It was very funny. It was informative. It was entertaining. I think my favorite part, which I didn't know was in there, was when I was trying to give that one friend of ours a pep talk, and you cut in all the Rambo going crazy and running out of the. Don't you remember that? Remember the guy who said, I'm having a hard time and I'm depressed because I've been locked up and my job. And I'm like, it's okay, buddy. Just got to go out for a walk. You got to do this thing. And I was going on and on about trying to pep the guy up. And you cut in as I was saying that, Rambo from First Blood going crazy in the police station and breaking out and running.
I don't.
And Stephanie,
did it work?
Stephanie lost her shit. She was laughing so hard.
I remember cutting in that footage to something, but I don't remember what the reference was.
It was so good. It was so good.
Well, I'm glad it worked.
Well done.
I'm glad it worked.
Good. It was a good show. We got a lot of viewers on that show.
Yeah, and a lot of people loved the interview with her. A lot of people said it was their favorite interview. So
it was a good interview.
So it's only downhill from there.
Downhill from there.
Today we have no guest. This is sort of just an update before Chris leaves town and gets busy. But I can announce. Thank you. I can announce that we are going to have two guests on our next show. Writer-director Marcus Dunstan and his writing partner Patrick Melton. You might know them from, they did Saw 4, 5, and 6. They did the Feast franchise. That's where they first got well-known. Project Greenlight winners. They did The Collector, The Collection, and The Collected, which is being worked on right now, the third film. As well as they just wrote that Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I'm sure you guys are going to have questions. Send in the questions. Put them here in the comments. I think we're probably going to get a lot of Halloween questions because they were the ones that were supposed to do the film that you stole. You stole from them. No, but they were going to do the other reboot that got basically shelved when the whole Weinstein thing happened. And I'm sure they have stories, and it'll be fun to kind of hear about how that all went down.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear that.
You're excited to hear about someone else's disappointments.
I always am.
Especially when you benefit from them.
Indeed.
Yeah. So anyway, they're great guys. I've been friends with them since Feast came out, and just happened to be talking to Marcus the other day, and I said, hey, why don't you guys come on? And they're like, hell yeah. So
I will be their joy vampire. I will suck the joy from them.
You would be perfect on What We Do in the Shadows and that character as the energy vampire. You'd be great. You ever watch that show?
I don't know how I feel about that.
You ever watch the show?
I haven't.
Oh, so you don't know the character I'm referring to?
I know what an energy vampire is, though.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine what that character is. So thank you.
He's just somebody who's so dull, he sucks the energy out of people.
Thank you. No, I get it. No, I get it. Thanks, Sean.
Our friend Christopher Franchi, the artist who gave us those great posters, A Creature in the Black Lagoon. And
amazing.
We promoted his Halloween poster on the last episode. Apparently they sold out. So he might have some artist proofs left if you want to reach out to him. And he's got all kinds of other great stuff. His Salem's Lot one's amazing. I'll show that here.
I want one of those.
I'm sorry. I think you cut out a little bit there. And then the creature from
I said I wanted one of those.
What? You check your mic.
The Salem's Lot poster and the Halloween one, I wouldn't mind that.
What? Please, sir. I want some more.
Anyhow, the creature from Black Lagoon one I'll have to show on here as well. He has extra copies of those. I know the Exorcist one people went crazy for as well. I'll show those on here and put his link, and you guys, he gave us a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to put in our next raffle or giveaways or whatever. So keep an eye out for that. Well, next time we have a chance to do a live one, we'll do that. By the way, congratulations to Steven Yeun, the first Asian American to be nominated for a best actor Oscar.
Wow.
He's an amigo, so congrats.
Congrats.
Got to know him pretty well through the whole Walking Dead family, and he's a good dude. He deserves it.
I have a couple friends nominated for Oscars myself. I have,
really?
Mark Coulier, makeup artist, he's nominated for Pinocchio, which I watched the other night.
Yeah,
and,
I still haven't seen anything about this Pinocchio.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's good. Yeah, it's dark. It's very true to the book.
Okay,
and it's weird. It's weird and kind of dark, and but it's very good. It's Italian, subtitled, but it's very good. I highly recommend it. We watched it the other night, and the makeup is phenomenal. Mark Coulier is amazing, and he's nominated, and so is my friend Erin Kruger McCash for Hillbilly Elegy, I believe it's called. And so she's nominated as well. So congratulations, Erin. Well done to both of you and everybody else who's nominated. So, and maybe next year I can get nominated for Halloween Kills.
Nice one. You're on fire tonight. You're on fire. Did you happen to see, did you watch Coming to America too?
I did not watch that yet.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I figured you'd have been all over that for some reason.
I think you and I talked about this on the phone and not on the show. Without John Landis involved, I don't know. It's like John Landis. You know what I mean?
Do you know why he wasn't involved?
I don't know why. And I had heard that the movie, although I will see it eventually, probably while I'm in quarantine in Atlanta.
Probably on the plane on the way to the.
Yeah, probably on the plane watching it. I just have a feeling it's watered down. It's not as lack of a better term, not edgy, but it's not PG. As blue. It's not as blue as the other one was.
It's PG, and the originals are, so right there, it's going to be somewhat watered down.
Yeah. So, but I'll watch it. I'll get to it. But Pinocchio, I watched. We can talk about Psycho Gorman. I watched that.
Oh, did you? I still haven't finished it.
Yep, I watched it.
Tell me.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. I gotta say, I enjoyed it for exactly what it was. It was exactly what I expected. It was funnier than I expected. I can see your point with that girl, the little girl, but I think she did a great job. I think she's supposed to be obnoxious. And
if she's not obnoxious in real life, then
right.
she deserves an Oscar nod.
Yeah. I thought, all the makeups and the monster suits it was just so fever dreamish at points. And I thought the Psycho Gorman, I like the Psycho Gorman being funny that, the parents were like, I'm worried you're going to kill us. And the little girl's like, don't worry, he's not going to hurt you. And he goes, worry, I will suck your soul. It's like all that stuff. I thought the comedy in it was really great. And I liked the goofy makeups and stuff. I enjoyed it for what it was, but you couldn't get through it.
Okay. No, I couldn't get into it. I tried. And there was things I liked about it, but then I would just be like, there would be just moments of like really bad CG effects that weren't intentionally bad, that just were bad.
Oh, I disagree. I think
you thought they were intentionally bad.
Yeah, I think that they.
I don't know.
Yeah, I liked that it didn't take itself too seriously.
I'm going to finish it. I've been watching Clarice. Have you been watching that?
I haven't. How is it?
It's not getting better. And
I didn't think that would be very good.
There's just no likable characters. That's the problem with it. And I want to like it, but
That's the problem with a lot of movies and TV these days. There's nobody likable
Yeah.
except for Ted Lasso. I mean, that
Oh, dude, Ted Lasso was amazing.
so many likable people in there. But yeah. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a network show though, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. See, man.
Yeah. I saw this movie called Silk Road.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a really bizarre cast. It was like Sebastian Stan was in it. Bill Skarsgård's in it. The one dude from the guy who's in like everything. What's that dude that he played John Connor in like one of the last Terminator movies. I can't remember that actor's name. He was the male lead in the new Pet Sematary reboot.
Oh,
that guy's in it. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. He's a
Um,
Canadian actor, I think. He was in History of Violence.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that in a long ass time.
Oh, it's such a good movie. I love that
movie. Yeah. And also Tom Holland was in it. So it was like Spider-Man was in it, and Winter Soldier was in it. But it was a strange movie. Kind of horror-ish. I'd recommend it. It was interesting. Check it out, Silk Road. You know what I did revisit?
What?
For some reason, I had a hankering because I love Class of 1984. That I wanted to revisit Class of 1999.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I saw it when it came out, and it's fun. I mean, you watch it now, it's fun. And it's got some great practical effects. I looked at the names of the people that worked on it, and I really didn't recognize any of them. But it's a great cast too. Pam Grier, Malcolm McDowell, Stacy Keach. It's a fun film because it's supposed to be the future, but it looks super retro future, like 80s though. Like all the clothing is so 80s, but over the top.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I will check it out as well.
Yeah.
I was going to go to that convention in Nashville on April. I'm not appearing there or have a table. I'm just going to go because I'm going to be in Atlanta. So I'm going to drive to, what's it called? Spooky. What's it?
It's called
Full
Moon Horror and Tattoo Festival.
I think I'm going to go. So
if
you're going to be at that convention,
James Jude Courtney.
I'm going to visit James and we're going to hang out. He's already texted me going, I'll take you out to music places and stuff. I'm like, whoa. Easy. Just gonna go check out the convention, have a nice meal. I'm going to take it easy. But that being said, if you're going to be there, our friends out there in YouTube land, say hello.
Chris Nelson will be signing for free all weekend.
I guarantee you no one's going to know who the fuck I am there. Nobody.
Somebody. One person.
I'll be just fine.
Will be like, dude, thing with two heads.
I doubt it.
That's.
You think so?
We'll see. You tell me.
That would be awesome. I would welcome that if it's a thing with two heads recognition. But I will be there. So if you want something signed, talk to Sean.
No, do not talk to me about it.
Don't talk to him.
Good segue.
Don't do that.
If you want one of these beautiful 8x10s,
there you go.
Feel free to send us a self-addressed stamped envelope big enough for an 8x10 to this address right here, and we'll give you one of these. We'll give you some stickers. We got stickers. We got, but don't send any of his Halloween shit to get signed. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, but we're more than happy to take care of you on that because we've had lots of requests. Oh, I watched one of the I liked the movie, but God, it was one of those movies that you're just sitting there going, like infuriating. Is that movie I Care a Lot? Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's about basically this woman who takes advantage of elderly people. Like when they say they're not fit to take care of themselves anymore, and basically comes in and takes custody of them, and then sells off all their property. And she does it to people that have no family and stuff, even some that do have some family, and it gets them kind of pushed out of the picture, and she does
that's
it to the
terrible.
wrong person, and
Uh,
somebody who has mafia ties, but they
so
thought that
does she get hers?
well, that's the infuriating part of the movie, is it kind of, you keep wanting it to have this big payoff that
Yeah.
you don't feel like you ever really get.
Oh, that's too bad.
I mean, you have to see it. I don't want to ruin the ending.
Well, I'm not a fan of the trend in movies, and we've covered this. I'm sick of shitty people doing shitty things to other people and they get away with it. Like, I'm so tired of it. It's a trend in a lot of movies. Bad people doing bad things, and it's cool.
Well,
I'm sick of it.
I don't want to give away the ending. I think
Right.
you'll still like it,
Okay.
but let me just put it this way. I wanted more.
Right.
I just wanted more.
Well, also too, I really take those things kind of personally, because like I have my two parents are in homes,
Mhm.
and I'm constantly concerned that they're getting taken advantage of, or
Yeah.
fucked with or something, and they're not doing well. So it's like, I don't know if maybe I should watch something like that because it'll stress me out. But maybe not. I don't know. I'll check it out though. I'll check it out.
Oh, so do you have a current get off my lawn?
It's always packaging.
Oh, enough with the packaging.
I know.
My get off the lawn is you bringing up the packaging every time I ask
I
you to
know.
get off my lawn.
I know, but it's an ongoing
Well, you know what? It's not
thing for me.
All
right. Do I have a get off my lawn? I do have a get off my lawn, but it's not something that anyone could really relate to, only because I'm sick of movies that I start to work on and they don't give me enough. They want $2 million worth of effects done for a quarter of it. They want 5 months of work done in a month. This is a very typical thing that's going on these days.
Mm-hmm.
And all effects and makeup people are feeling it. And it's one of the reasons why Rick Baker retired, actually, was because he was like, I don't like the way movies are made now. They don't give you any time. They don't give you enough money. They don't give you, unless it's a certain caliber of movie or something. But I'm sick of it, and it's bugging me. And it's they just, and I don't know what it is, because they got the money and they got the time. You knew this movie was coming down the pike 2 years ago. It just drives me bonkers. So it's not really a get off my lawn one, but it allowed me to complain. A lot of people running stop signs these days. That's bugging me. I saw 3 today. 3 people ran stop signs today. 3. What are you doing?
I had mentioned, I think in the last episode, or one of the last episodes, about my get off my lawn, about the video screen at the drive-thru. And I told you about this. Yeah. I was at a drive-thru a few nights ago, McDonald's, and Nay and I just wanted to get a treat.
I love that word, treat.
A treat.
I like that we were just trying to get a treat.
We wanted a treat, which usually means a little sundae or a hot apple pie or whatever. And the person in front of me ordered, and the whole menu goes black, and it just has what he ordered and the price. I pull up, I'm sitting there, and that's all it is the whole time. And I'm sitting there a good 20 seconds. Still nothing's changed. Person hasn't come on the speaker. So I grabbed my trusty phone and I said, I'm going to document this to show the people what I'm talking about. And I filmed it. And I'm going to drop it in right here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And the person came on the intercom. Person came on the intercom, asked for my order, and I said, I can't see the menu.
Right.
So enjoy this, and then we'll be right back after this moment. This is exactly what I was talking about. Where's the menu? See? Sitting here. Can't see the menu. Where is it? Where's it at? Menu, por favor? Yeah, no menu. Look at these, no menu. Modern technology. Awesome. Love it. Where's the menu? Should I text
364553 to get the menu. This is proving the point. I was ranting the other night.
Hi, can I help you?
Can I see the menu? It's gone away. There it is. Yay.
Okay. I know you enjoyed that. People are probably cracking their computer screens now going,
Furious.
"Damn it,
Furious.
furious.
They're throwing their TV bricks at
But
their
I just wanted to
screens.
show that the struggle's real, and I don't complain for no reason.
Do you remember the TV brick that they were trying to sell for a while back in the late 70s or early 80s or something? Remember that?
Yes, I do.
It was a foam brick that when you're mad at the TV, you can throw this brick at the TV.
Yeah.
It's called the TV brick. Yeah.
Didn't it make a sound? Didn't it
It made a.
I thought it made like a shattering glass sound.
It probably did. Yeah. God, I wonder if you could find one of those.
They're all crusty and because the foam. By the way, did you happen to watch that Allen versus Pharaoh?
I did.
Have you watched all 4?
Yes, I've watched the whole series. Yeah.
Wow.
Just wow.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? Because I could
Sure.
talk about that.
Yeah, I'm down.
It's really interesting to me because, we were watching it and it did seem very one-sided. Okay. To me,
Mm-hmm.
it leaned to one side. And so kind of did some internet researching and things like that. And it is leaning one side, but that said, I mean, me personally, I believe Dylan. I believe the daughter. I believe her 100%. Okay. And I'm going to also say a couple things that are going to infuriate movie people. I've never really liked Woody Allen.
Here.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
I don't think it's highbrow. I don't consider it good. I don't consider it genius. I don't care what you think of me. I just don't get it. I don't think he's funny. I don't like his beady little weird eyes. I just don't get Woody Allen, and I never
Totally with
have.
you. Totally with
And
you.
I like to consider myself a part of the cinema intelligentsia, maybe, to a certain extent, but I just don't get it. And then the other part of it that drives me crazy is that, does anybody, like, take out the Dylan part of it, take out whether you believe her or not, or that whole situation. Does anybody have a problem with the fact that Woody Allen freaking started sleeping with and fell in love with his stepdaughter? Is that not weird to anybody? How did he get away with that? Like, especially now with the cancel culture, but I don't understand why. That's the other part about Hollywood that infuriates me too, are these people, and we've touched on this, awful people, and they get away with anything because they're famous or they're artists or they're considered it. It drives me crazy, but I do believe Dylan. I enjoyed the series. I did feel like it leaned a little one way, but that's okay. And I don't know. I have so many thoughts. I could go on and on all night about that. But what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I agree with everything you said completely. And it was also just how Woody was so, especially in those recorded phone calls where he was just like, so kind of like, I dare you, and I have more money than you do, and good luck with that. And you could tell he knew when he was being recorded and being safe about what he was going to say.
Yeah. Well, there was that one that he said, she asked him, are you recording this? And he said, no.
Yeah.
And then later in the same conversation, he goes, look, I'm taping this. I have this. And you're like, well, you just said you weren't. Like, there's so much, of that going on. But
yeah. That is the part that's funny. It's like, I'm sorry, the guy who left her to be with his stepdaughter, you don't think could have possibly done this.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And and it's just like, and it's so, the way Hollywood just gets behind people and just the fakeness of it. And
I thought the press machine, the publicist was an interesting thing on last episode. That was interesting to me about and not that it's anything new. I mean, I
Yeah.
already knew all that stuff, having worked in this business. A publicist can do anything,
Yeah.
you know, and how the press machine just flipped the script, you know,
Yeah.
on for Woody Allen,
And if you don't
but
go
y-
along with it, you're banned.
yeah, exactly, but I do believe her. I believe Dylan, and it's yeah. I don't. It's weird how we don't listen to that. It's just so
Well,
strange.
if
But
he was a children's book or a cartoon, we would have gotten him taken care of.
that's right.
If he was Pepe Le Pew,
That's right.
I feel
Or
safer in this world knowing that predator's off the streets.
I feel better that it's just Potato Head now,
Yeah.
because I was confused, and now it's
Yeah.
Can go both ways.
Yeah. I saw this very interesting 80s horror film I'd never seen before, and I highly recommend it. It's not
Okay.
a great film by any means, but it's definitely good enough to watch, and it's kind of batshit insane at times. Basically because this one person's performance is off the rails, but in a good way. It's called Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. I mean, the title alone,
It's a good title.
although that title has nothing to do with this movie.
Really?
Not at all.
So there's not a butcher or a baker in the movie.
Not really, no.
That's awesome.
But it stars Jimmy McNichol, Christy McNichol's
Okay.
brother.
Sure. Yeah.
Has a young Bill Paxton in there.
Wow.
Bo Svensson
Okay.
plays this sort of bigoted police chief guy. But the woman who plays his aunt, I can't remember the actress's name, but she was the lead in Forbidden Zone, the Oingo Boingo movie, the Richard Elfman film. She's the one on the cover. She plays a whack job so good. And it's got some good gore effects, and it's an interesting film. I mean, the movie starts off with a great gore gag that you go, "Oh shit, I didn't see that coming." Like,
all right.
yeah, it's worth seeing. Check it out. Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. I hear it's on Shudder right now. I think it's on Shudder right now.
Oh, okay.
That's how I heard about it. Somebody watched it on Shudder and posted about it, and I said, I'm going to watch this crazy movie.
All right.
Also,
I watched you on the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, feel free.
I watched you on the assholes with what's that show called?
Assholes with Opinions.
Assholes with
Great
Opinions.
name. That should have been our. That
It is a good name.
Yeah.
It is a good name. Although we're not as assholey as we are in private, because I have to be careful. We have to be careful.
We don't want to be canceled.
No.
But those guys aren't either. Actually, they're nice guys. But
they seem like really. I watched it. I was like, "Where's the assholes with opinions?" But
I think it was me that day.
I think it was you. It was you. But you were very good on that. So
was I? Oh, thanks.
Very talkative, very informative, very entertaining. Very.
I think I said nice things about you too. Actually,
you did. Well,
I did. I thought I did.
I mean, you brought me up, but you didn't say nice things.
I did say nice things about you.
I don't think you did.
I do think so.
I don't know. Anyway, it was you were really good on it.
Oh, thank you. Heard today Ronald DeFeo Jr. passed away today. Did you hear that?
No.
You know who that is?
No.
He was Ronald DeFeo Jr. was the guy who killed his family in the Amityville house. The real guy. Yeah. Apparently he passed away in custody.
Oh,
because he was doing 25 years to life. And they haven't released the causes yet, but he was apparently not feeling well, and they were transferring him to a medical facility, and he died there. So,
well,
I mean, I think the evil of that house finally got him.
If there is a hell, he's there now.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, they say that he was actually messed up on PCP, but who knows? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, either way, he killed his entire family. So he's not a good dude. So
he is not a good man, and
not a good dude.
I said, if there is a hell, he's there.
We should get into some questions.
On a lighter note, let's answer questions.
Well, we got some stuff. Let's see, what's this? I don't know.
Did we get stuff? People sent us stuff. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
So this is just somebody wants an autograph picture. Okay, that's what this is. I got some, some of those where they just sent the envelopes because they want the picture.
Sure.
I think that's what this is. Oh, this guy sent us stickers.
Oh,
Oh, there's a letter. This guy
Oh.
sent a letter. He sent us some. These stickers are cool. Check these out.
letters. We get letters.
Creeps
They're
are us.
lenticular. That's
Well,
cool.
it's
I like that.
rainbowish.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to bring you one of those tomorrow.
I like that.
But this is from Manny G, who said,
Manny G.
Mangy.
Manny G.
It's Manji. Dear Sean and Christopher,
Oh, Manny G.
I just wanted to say
Sent me
thank
some
you.
stickers, and now Sean's reading your letter. Sorry, go ahead.
What song is that supposed to be?
That was Manny from Barry Manilow.
Oh, okay.
Manny G.
Okay. The thing with two heads has really helped me get through this pandemic. Every time I see a new video uploaded, I rush to YouTube, give it a thumbs up, and just relax and unwind. So you give it a thumbs up before you watch it? Well, what if we just trash you right now? Can you take your thumbs up back? I think you
We
can.
can do that.
I think you can take it. We won't trash you. I cannot wait to see what wonderful tricks Christopher has in store for us in Halloween Kills. Speaking of movies, I do have one quick question for the two of you. If you guys were to make a movie together, what genre would it be? Slasher would be my guess, but I'm excited to hear what y'all have to say. I have included a couple stickers from a podcast my friends and I host called Creeps Are Us. Please enjoy them. I have also included an extra envelope with postage in hopes to get some Thing with Two Heads swag. Thanks for taking the time to read this. Stay spooky, Manny.
Thank you, Manny.
Thank you, Manny.
Oh, Manny. Will you roll us and told us?
Picture.
Thanks, Manny. That's awesome. I'm going to check out the podcast. And what movie, what genre will we
What
make?
genre? I would
say, go ahead.
Yeah.
I would say porn. No, I would say,
Wow.
I don't know. My first instinct, my gut goes to comedy horror, like an American Werewolf in London type vibe. Not that that's comedy, but it is. So I would say that kind of vibe, maybe, or oddly enough, I wouldn't jump right into making a genre movie. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say comedy horror or thriller. I love it. I love me a good thriller.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something like an amputee Christmas film, but never mind. I don't know. Just Santas with no legs sounds appealing. I don't know. I'm weird.
Santa's legs.
Another wants a picture. We got a letter. Oh wow, the 2-pager. This is from Billy Creekmore.
Hi, Billy. Thank you.
Christopher and Sean, thanks for all that you guys do. Love the show. Always looking forward to the next episode. The Get Off My Lawn segments are great. I work in retail and have for 22 years. I have so many Get Off My Lawns, I should write a book. My #1 gold medal winner is Do You Work Here? I just wear a vest with the company logo on it. Also a badge with my name on it. So what do you think? It's kind of like the clerks thing, you know.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yes, I fucking work here. Another quick story. I recently took a new position at work. A fellow coworker came up to me a couple days ago, asked me if I liked my new job. I replied, "It's the devil times 5," in my best Sean Clark, Christopher Nelson voice. Anyway, you guys take care, stay safe, and hopefully see you guys down the road at a convention near you. Billy Creekmore. Thank you, Billy.
Thanks, Billy. That's a nice letter. And devil times 5.
That was the best letter times 5.
Best letter times for Billy times 5.
Oh, I picked up, check this out. Have you seen this edition? Somebody was selling this on, somebody posted in a group I follow on Facebook. And have you seen the slipcase edition version of the zombie that ate?
No,
Pittsburgh?
no, I have not.
Very nice. It was a limited leather bound.
Oh, wow.
Signed by George. Signed and numbered by George and Paul Ganji or Gageney. So as you can see,
that's cool.
Yeah,
I want one of those.
Yeah, there was
Did you pick me up one? Did you get me one?
Oh, I got you a few of them just in case
Thanks.
you ruined one. This
Awesome.
is number 217 of 350 copies. So a rarity. I probably paid too much for it, but I didn't own this book, and I've always wanted it. And I figured,
How much you pay for it?
I want to say,
You know how much you paid.
no, I'm trying to remember. It was 400 or 500. I think 400.
Times 5.
That'd be 2,000.
Times 5. That'd be 10,000. Times 5.
I also just got this. I was part of the Kickstarter for the Night Gallery book.
Oh.
That just has all the artwork from all the episodes.
Oh.
Just got this in the mail.
Why-
Taylor White, who
Yeah.
from Creature
Yeah.
Features.
Yeah.
I think he helped put that.
Do you know I almost bought Creature Features?
I don't.
I almost bought it when he was decided that he was going to shut that down.
Uh-huh.
And this was a couple years ago or so, even more.
The
I almost
first
bought
time
it.
he shut it down, or the second time?
I don't know. It was the last time he shut it down.
When it was across the street from Halloween Town to Halloween
Correct.
Town.
Yes,
so
that place.
Most recent. Okay.
Yes. So I almost bought it then. I went and actually sat down with him and met with him. I was gonna buy it and kind of turn it around and do some different stuff with it, but and I decided not to. Thankfully,
Creatures Features used to be on Olive
Mm-hmm.
over by Disney. Then it shut down. Then he moved it to Sierra Madre, and then it was all online. And then he brought it to Magnolia.
Is it still online? Is he still doing online stuff?
I think so. So.
Yeah,
I think so. Let's see. What is this? This is Nick Calipatch. Also wants a photo. He sent.
Hi, Nick. Thanks for sending something.
Hey guys, Nick here. My wife and I watch you and Chris all the time and would love a picture of Chris and your severed heads being held. I would love it if you guys can sign it for us. Also send some stickers. Thank you and keep them coming. And we'll keep watching them. Forever your fans, Christy and Nick. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Christy and Nick. You will get what you asked for. And maybe more.
Times 5.
Times 5. That's not getting old at all.
Let's just say an enthusiastic fan made us this incredible artwork.
Look at that. That's thank you.
Yep.
I'm back. I'm the man without a mask.
And he's out of control. He's back.
He's out of control. That's the best he could do.
Yeah. So I actually picked these up the other day, and I don't know why.
What did you get that I should have now?
The Halloween 4 and 5 Trick or Treat Studios dolls.
Uh-huh.
They look good. I mean,
where did you get those?
I went to this like pop-up spooky boutique thing they had at the Garden Walk over by Disneyland.
Oh.
And
how do you find out about this shit?
Well, can you see it there? Hold on, I'm trying to get some light on this fucker. But they look great. I mean, as far as part 4 and 5 go, they look just like them, and they're a little overpriced. But my buddy was the vendor, so I wanted to also help him out. So I said, "What the hell? I don't need them." But I just felt like I needed to buy something because
I'm on the fence about getting those.
Those two right there,
or any of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're cool, and I kind of want them, but at the same time, I'm like,
"What?" Yeah, I know. I got home and I was like, "Okay, now what?"
Yeah, do I need them? What am I going to do with them? I got the cool Ones Customs guys over here.
Yeah, they contacted me and said they were going to do me an H2O and radio silence sense.
Really? Hit them up.
I'm not going to bother somebody to give me a freebie. You know what I mean?
Give me stuff. Give me your stuff.
Do you know who I am?
I'm going to go see the Cavity Colors people in Atlanta.
Oh.
I think. I don't know why. And what am I going to go do? Look at a warehouse full of t-shirts. I don't know. Maybe they have a cool place. I don't know.
Well, you go see t-shirts, then usually free t-shirts will follow. Yeah, they're not going to have you come down to check out the warehouse and not give you anything. Come on.
I found out that they were in Atlanta, and I reached out to them on Instagram and said, "Hey, I heard you're in Atlanta. I'm going to be there doing a movie. I'd love to come swing by and see your place."
They're like, and you are.
Pretty much.
And they're
you
like,
are
cool.
cool? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah.
Frowny face emoji.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Speaking of which, as far as
Yeah.
the shirt things go, it kind of brings up the shirt subject.
yeah, we're really not doing good with that.
We're sucking hard on this.
We're that, you know what? I don't understand what's going on. We need to just do some shirts, for fuck's sake.
Well, you know what I was thinking?
Why are we not doing that?
Some of those print on demand companies like Teespring and stuff like that, they're doing
Yeah.
pretty quality stuff now, and they can do other things like mugs and mouse pads and all kinds of shit.
I order all my crew shirts that I
Uh-huh.
design that I get at the end of every show. I
Yeah.
order off of Custom Ink.
Yeah.
And they're great.
Well,
and you can order them, and you can do a thing where if you don't want to order them all, you can people can come and order one. Like,
well, that's what I'm thinking. If we join up some print on demand kind of company, I wanted to see if any of you guys out there have suggestions. If you guys know any that are really good or that you've bought stuff from that's high quality, give us some suggestions. Put them in the comments. Let us know if you have any suggestions, because we need to jump on this. I know we're lagging hard. I mean, maybe we'll still do
sad.
something with Gutter Garbs, but you know,
What
they're
happened to
busy.
that? Oh,
They're busy making real money, you know? I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, honestly, take our logo, slap it on the front of a black t-shirt and call it a day for now.
Yeah.
And then, maybe do the Kiss themed one. I think that would make a cool shirt. I mean, there's a lot. The holding the two heads are great. We got a lot of t-shirt designs, but we got to at least start with just our logo. I think that would be a cool shirt.
Yeah, agreed. Suppose Nicholson said, "This was absolutely great, guys. Andy was so adorable. Seems like such a nice person. I have a question for both of you fellas.
Go.
What is each of your favorite spirit that you drink, and each of your favorite beer too?" Spirit means alcohol, right?
Liquor. Well, I'm not a big beer guy. I don't drink. It's too filling and it makes me sleepy. I do like beer, but if I'm ordering something, it's rarely a beer unless it's a hot day. I got some barbecue and maybe I'll have a beer. But I used to be a vodka guy. I was hardcore vodka. I love vodka and silver tequila was my thing. Now I don't drink very much of that anymore either, because I found that in my older age, I don't hold it very well, meaning I can't drink it. It messes me up too much.
Yeah.
So I stopped drinking that and I switched to white wine. And so I've been in a white wine, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio vibe lately, but I've been trying to curb the drinking for a while, and it's working. I'm feeling good.
I thought your favorite was that taffy apple beer. That was
stuff was fucking terrible.
I'm not really a drinker. If I do, I prefer like a fruity cocktail that doesn't taste like alcohol at all. Take me to like a tiki bar with a ton of like a pineapple, and
he likes girl drinks.
I'm a girl drink drunk.
You like college girl drinks. You like lemon drops and fucking aqua velvas and
whatever.
Yeah.
As far as beer, I'm not a big beer guy either, but if I was going to order a beer, it'd usually be a Blue Moon or just a Corona with lime,
Although when we were in Kansas City, the night that you got,
yeah,
I had you doing tequila shots.
Oh, yeah, I was drunk at that point, or I wouldn't have been doing tequila shots.
Moving on.
Bobby Hall said, "Thanks for another /tacular episode, fellas."
Oh, good one, Bobby. Oh, you got me.
Question for the two heads: what are your top 5 horror films, or top 10 if that's too hard to single out 5? Well, that's hard to single out 5. It's hard to single out 10. 5 doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He said, "Would it be possible to have Dan Farrens on as a guest?" I don't think Dan likes doing anything public. I don't think he's much of a. I mean, I tried to get him to do that Halloween at home video I did, and he didn't participate in that. I think he's not a big fan of being out there.
Mm.
I don't know, but I know him, so
I'm not either.
Hmm?
I'm not either a fan of being out there, but yet.
But here you are. Right off the top of my head, in no particular order: Jaws, The Shining, Halloween. Those are 3 that come to mind. You have anything?
Yeah. Oh, I could go all day. The Thing, Jaws for sure. The Shining, absolutely. Oh my God. I mean, Halloween. Really? Are we
All
doing this?
Rogerio Smith said, "Love the show. It's great to have so
American
many
Werewolf
guests
in
on.
London. The Howling. Sorry, go ahead.
Love the show. It's great to have so many guests on the show that are very generous with their time, especially given the long form format of the show. That just goes to show that people working in the horror and sci-fi genres have a true affinity and appreciation for the art and the fans. I recall seeing a documentary extra on the Aliens DVD where the late great, flipping the page here, where the late great Bill Paxton, I'm paraphrasing, stated that the horror sci-fi genres are often ignored, even though these films built Hollywood and the film industry. That's why artists in horror and sci-fi love the fans. We're all underdogs. I believe horror and sci-fi are the most important genres in any art form, and they reflect real-world issues/concerns and show us what we hold in high esteem, what we most value, and what we most fear. As for guest requests, please consider John Michael Thor, the lead singer of the band Thor. You go from that to saying that we should have the lead singer of Thor on. By the way, I'm a fan. Come on. Let the blood run red. Let the mala be dead. Come on.
Thor.
Linnea Quigley and Ken Foray. Thanks so much, Sean and Chris, for all you do and continue to do. Fucking Thor. Saw him play Monster Palooza. He played Monster Palooza once. It was awesome.
That's cool. I 100% agree with you. I think the horror genre and the genre does not get even close the credit that it deserves. I agree. It did build Hollywood. It did help build Hollywood. I do think the social commentary in horror films are far better than most highbrow films, and well done, and less, and not as heavy-handed as most highbrow film, what's considered highbrow film. So I agree with you 100%. I don't think to this day horror has gotten its due, and I don't think it ever will, sadly. I tend to take a lot of projects, or want to do a lot of projects, especially now since Halloween, in the more of the genre than I used to. I used to flip-flop. I used to do a lot of horror, but a lot of superhero stuff and some comedy stuff. I was kind of all over the place. But lately it's been gearing more towards horror, and I'm happy about that. And people ask me why. They're like, you have an Oscar and all this crap, and you should be redirecting your career to more highbrow stuff. And that's all fine and well. And I would like to, for sure, do that. But I love horror, and I love the community, and I love those movies because they do tell a lot more about our world than most films do.
And with that said, he's now announcing he's working exclusively with Troma.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
Blvd said,
Blvd?
Yeah.
I only asked for one.
Said, "Hey, Chris and Sean, right now I'm going through a breakup from a 3-year relationship. I was curious on what kind of relationship advice you could possibly give." Really?
Well, no, I think that's what do you mean, really? How long have you been with Nay?
8 years almost. It's
8 years. I've been with Stephanie, 12 now?
And neither of us.
I've been married twice.
I've been married once.
So I think that we're actually quite qualified to give relationship advice.
Or are we?
I do.
I mean, you had two failed marriages. I've had one. Maybe we're not qualified.
Yes, but I've learned from
Okay.
those
We've learned.
experiences.
You can learn from our mistakes. Anyway.
That's right. Here's where everybody goes wrong. You have to be good with yourself before you can ever have a healthy relationship with anybody else. Too many people get into relationships hoping that they're going to find their better selves, get fixed, fix somebody. There's always some other agenda. That said, you should only get in a relationship with somebody else who's 100% confident and feeling good about themselves. Like, you both have to be completely secure and independent and doing well independently in order to have a healthy relationship, I think. If the two of you were to be on your own, you'd both be just fine emotionally. If that makes sense to me. That said, you went through a breakup, of 3 years? You went through a breakup? It sucks. Own it. It fucking sucks. Know that it'll get better. You'll be fine. You'll meet somebody else. Get your shit together. Feel good about yourself. Feel secure. You'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
You know, unfortunately, you can't, as much as you want to try, sometimes you can't make things. It's two-sided. You can't make somebody love you. You can't make the other person change their feelings. You can't. It's, you know, you can drive yourself crazy trying to force it, and if it's not happening, it's not happening. You know, just that's the one thing I think the advice I can give is, if something fails, usually if it fails for a reason, you know, it's probably time to move on to bigger and better things. And you know, you'll be surprised, man, when you least expect it. When you're out there looking for it, fighting for it, you're never going to find it. But when you least expect it, it'll sneak up on you. And when it does, it can sometimes be magical. So just, you know,
because most of the time, when you're least suspecting it, when you're not trying so hard, that means you're calm, you're comforted in yourself, you're comforted, and you're confident in the life that you're leading. Hence, it comes along. So, you know,
yeah,
just let it ride, man, and don't be a douche. That's a big thing with guys. Yeah. Don't be a douche, man. Don't be a fucking bro and a douche and all macho, and you know, just be enough. And you know what? Listen. All you have to do is listen.
Nick M says one of the 2018 trailers had Allison yelling, "Get away!" outside of the police SUV. That wasn't in any of the deleted scenes or in the film. Do you remember what that was? I don't know.
She was outside of the SUV?
Outside of the police SUV screaming, "Get away!" But it wasn't in the movie or the deleted scenes. I don't know. Moving on. Case Kane said, "I would like to thank the creator and guests of this channel. It is so awesome. Thank you for all the coverage of the film locations and awesome movie memorabilia coverage. Love horror, love old school skating, love punk rock." You're welcome. Brandon Gregory, you guys should absolutely watch. You guys should absolutely watch Never Hike Alone. I also don't watch fan films, but I decided to check it out after hearing all the critical acclaim, and it's glorious. It looks, sounds, and feels like a professional Hollywood film. I responded to this and asked for somebody to send me a link, hoping they wouldn't, and they did. I still haven't watched it, so.
You know what? I'll give it a watch tonight when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Sure you will. I guess it's on YouTube.
I don't think I like your tone, Dan. I will not be ignored, Dan.
Paul Swires. Hell yeah, some Silent Rage love. My dad showed me it as a kid and billed the villain to me as Michael Myers' brother to get me to watch it. Have either of you seen Serial Mom? I remember loving it as a kid, no idea how well it holds up.
Serial Mom?
Yeah, it's with Kathleen Turner and Matthew Lillard's in it. I've been meaning to revisit it since I've become friends with Matt. Because a lot of people love it that come up to his table at conventions. So I've been wanting to give it another chance. It's what's the filmmaker? Mustache, John
Holmes?
No, Divine, all that stuff. Pink
Oh,
Flamingo.
Waters.
John Waters.
Yeah.
It's one of his films, and I know his films are hit and miss. So I'll give it a shot. Matt Lucas said, "Hey guys, awesome episode as always. Andy seems like a great person. I really enjoyed the interview. I'm sure this is a tall order, but do you guys think Jamie Lee Curtis would ever be on your show? Not sure if this ever been brought up or not. I can't remember. Also, Chris, your accent when Colin Murdy is mentioned cracks me up every time."
Colin Murdy.
I mean, hey, anything's possible. We haven't asked Jamie. We figured we'd wait till we hit 1 million subscribers before we asked. So, hopefully she's still alive then. RC Cola.
Oh,
This is the person's name. RC. That's not a knock on her age. It's a knock on us for being able
that's
to
what
reach.
I'm saying.
Okay. I thought you were going like, oh, you didn't say she's
No.
Okay.
You have little faith in us.
Okay. RC Cola. RC Cola, the cola company, is trying to talk here.
All right.
Another great and very entertaining episode. Hope you guys are in this for the long haul because it just keeps getting better and better. Keep up the awesome work. I see you shaking your head. Keep up the awesome work you're doing. Chris, you have my dream job. As a kid, I wanted to be in the effects industry so bad, but I had no idea where to turn or how to go about it. And unfortunately, the dream fizzled. I've been a CSI now for going on 14 years and get to see real blood and gore often. So at least there's that. Haha. Anyway, I wanted you to know that I love your work. Quick question for you both. I was wondering if you've seen the movie The Stepfather, Part 1 with Terry O'Quinn, and if so, your thoughts. When I think of a classic 80s thriller vibe, that movie always comes to mind. Am I off on that? Also, I didn't care for Part 2 and had no interest in seeing Part 3 or the remake of Part 1 in 2009. Anyway, always looking forward to the next thing with Two Heads episode. Huge fan. Love you guys.
Thanks, buddy.
I am a big Stepfather fan. Actually,
I worked on that. I did a gag in it.
Which in the remake?
I did a slash throat.
In the remake?
When was the remake? Yeah, maybe it was the remake.
Remake was probably 2007 or
maybe it was that.
Probably around then.
Yeah. When was the original done?
Original was 89 maybe.
Okay.
No, 87. Original was 87. I think the sequel was 90. And then they did the video.
I did one of them. I did a slash throat on one of those movies, and I can't remember which one.
You don't remember who was in it?
I don't. I went one day. I showed up, put the neck on, cut a throat, blood came out, wrapped it up, left.
Well, I think the first one's a classic. I think Terry O'Quinn is so good in both those movies, Part 1 and 2. I just love the scene when he's freaking out and he's looking in the mirror and he kind of gathers himself and he's like, who am I here? Because he can't remember which personality he is at the time. He's so good in that. And then Part 2, Make Room for Daddy. It's a little campier, but it's awesome. And believe it or not, I've only seen it once. But the third one, which is a different actor playing the part because they couldn't get Terry O'Quinn back, so they went with the whole he had a cosmetic surgery gag.
Oh, right, sure.
I remember the third one actually being pretty good. And then the remake was not feeling the remake. It was the guy from Nip Tuck. I can't remember, not the guy that was in Fantastic Four who was Doctor Doom, but the other dude from Nip Tuck.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, big Stepfather fan. Matt Ray said, will someone please tell Walmart? Hi, Matt. Will someone please tell Walmart and or to use a price tag with Post-it notes adhesive if they're going to put a price tag on a slipcover? There's nothing that causes my get off the lawn blood boiling more than buying a Blu-ray or a DVD in a slipcase with a sticker that either leaves gooey residue or tears the cover when you remove the price tag. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. And another thing.
That's it. That's all he's got.
That's it.
Kaiser Soze. Yeah,
what?
The Kaiser Soze said, Sean, is the show ending when things go back to normal? It's not ending. It's just not going to be as frequent, I'm sure.
Or maybe it'll be more frequent. You don't know that.
I know that. I mean, it's already
between our two schedules, if it goes back to normal between what your schedule would be and my schedule would be, it'd be so hard.
I mean, we'll wrangle it, but it's gonna be not as frequent. That's for sure. I mean,
But when we do it, it'll be very special.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bring it.
We're gonna
crush
bring it hard.
We're gonna bring it hard. We're gonna hedge it. We're gonna hedge it hard.
We have a message from Colin Murray. Hi guys, another superb episode.
I don't even have to do it now.
Funny as hell as always and highly entertaining. Have either of you seen The Rental or The Beach House yet? Watched them both recently on Shudder and really enjoyed them. Keep on gracing us with your wit and splendid guests, guys. Big love from Belfast as always. Colin and Maggie.
Oh, Colin and Maggie.
Maggie.
Colin and Maggie. Thank you so much for writing yet another letter. Saying, oh, my light went out. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, the battery's it. Let me tell you something, Colin. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate your letters. You're doing it all the time. We love it. Keep them coming. Maggie, do you take care of your lad there? You take care of him. He's watching over you. You watch over him. Everything's going great. Thank you.
You fix your light.
I can't. I have to put batteries in it.
Okay.
It's a battery thing. I like it kind of like this. And now I was on a roll and you blew it.
The Rental or Beach House? Have you seen?
I haven't seen either of them, nor do I care.
I've actually heard good things about The Rental. I haven't even heard of the Beach House.
Yeah. I've heard good things about both of them, actually.
I'm interested.
This is stupid, this light, right? Do I need to fix this?
Fucking stupid is what it is. Daniel Caruso. Thanks, guys, for this Sunday morning treat. I had a lot of resin casting to do today, and what a better way to spend it hanging with you guys. I personally, no offense, Daniel, I didn't enjoy watching you pour resin.
Resin casting? What are you casting?
Remember, he sent us that stuff. He sent us the Haunted Mansion plaques and
I love that
the
thing.
Book of the Dead.
Yes.
See how quickly he forgets.
No, I just thought it might be something new that.
Oh, good save. Good save.
I did. Hold on.
Loved the tasting of the wretched brew. Chris, I could see the disgust in your reaction.
It was
peanuts.
for real.
Sean, I'm glad you saw Silent Rage. I was surprised you'd never seen it. The interview with Andy was great. Hearing her talk about H.Kills makes me so anxious to see it. Quick question, Sean. Being that you're a Warriors fan, do you have anything from the film in your collection?
Really? Do you even watch this show? Do you even know Sean?
Do you even Clark, bro?
Dude, Clark, bro.
Yeah. I have Ajax's vest and belt buckle.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, thank you, lass.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Frosted Lucky Charms.
Joker. It's spelt Jokier, but he said it was Joker, I believe. Yes, my buddies are back. I had a hernia repair Tuesday and I refused pain meds, so I've been laid up stalking your channel waiting for this moment.
Why would you refuse pain meds?
Because he wanted to enjoy all of the thing with two heads. He didn't want to pass out during it. Passed out a lot of the time binge watching the rest of your content and rewatching old Thing with Two Heads episodes. Thank you guys for helping me get through this depressing pandemic and now this painful recovery. I look forward to hopefully meeting you guys one day. Well, you are welcome. Hopefully by now, since it's been a few weeks since that episode, hopefully you're out jogging and running around, doing kicks and stretches.
Yeah.
You know,
kicks, stretches, burpees. Hope you're doing burpees. Man, hang in there, buddy.
Yeah.
But thank you. Yeah. We're here for you.
Yeah. Gabriel R. Johnson III said, "Hey, Sean and Chris, hope everything is going well. What a great episode with Andy Matichek. Chris, my friend, you look really tired. You had that meh face. You had that meh face during the video. I love it. I don't blame you, though. This is why you and Chris are important to the horror community." I don't understand that. What he said, I don't know what that means. Did you or Chris ever like the movie C.H.U.D with John Hurd and Daniel Stern? Chris, this is a question for you, my good friend. If you have seen C.H.U.D and
I can't answer your question because I'm too tired.
Okay. If you have seen C.H.U.D and a company remakes it and asks you to do the makeup effects, how would you make the monster of C.H.U.D look? Thank you so much for being good friends, even though I don't know y'all personally, but it really feels like I'm chilling with my two best friends that talks about anything. I really hope to hang with you two legends when this pandemic is lifted and we can meet at conventions, drink a beer, eat some Texas-style barbecue brisket, sending love from San Antonio, Texas. So he basically just wants your design concept for C.H.U.D. If you could just sketch something out real quick.
I'll do that right now. Hold on. I'm working on it. You know what? I wanted to like C.H.U.D. I remember when I saw C.H.U.D for the first time, I thought it was nothing like what was advertised. Like
Same.
Not even close.
Same here.
And I was so monumentally disappointed.
Same here.
What would I make C.H.U.D look like? I'd make C.H.U.D look like what was on the fucking cover of the thing that we never got. You know what I mean? Like I have a picture of what C.H.U.D looks like in my head. Maybe it was something that I imagined that we never got. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that they did show it like on the poster and everything, and I think you see it. And I haven't seen the movie since it came out. That's how much I disliked it. I just remember I was so pumped up for a thing called Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller. I was psyched. Yeah. And I went to the Buena Park Mall, and they had it in their tiniest little theater, which is about the size of my living room, that probably had 50 seats. And it was like a closet. And I remember just being monumentally disappointed at how bad the movie was.
I think that's kind of across the board with any horror fan.
But it is one of those movies that if we watch now, we may have a totally different take on, you know?
I doubt it.
I went into it thinking it was going to be a hardcore horror film.
Well, my question to you is, what did you think of C.H.U.D 2?
Bud the C.H.U.D. I don't think I watched it because I hated C.H.U.D 1 so much. I don't think I ever watched C.H.U.D 2.
So bad. Yeah, I actually have a very clear picture of what that would be, what C.H.U.D would look like.
Okay, so there you go, Gabriel. If he does make it, it's going to be exactly what Chris is thinking.
Exactly. It'll be exactly what's in my head. And if they do remake it, I hope they give me a call because I'll give it a shot.
Morbid Matsky said, do you want to know why more people didn't go to the premiere of all their movies at drive-in theaters? They shut them all down in 1998. Saddest thing ever. Bought my first serious car in 1998, a 5.0L Fox Mustang GT with $3,000 stereo that was going to sound incredible to drive in, and then they shut them all down. I'd love to have them back. Well, they didn't shut them all down. They just must have shut them all down around you. Yeah. Because they've always existed. Just there's very few of them. Like, I mean, I have to drive an hour to get to the closest one from my house.
Yeah,
so
same here. Yeah.
But
you get in your car, man, and drive to one. Find one. I'm sure there's one near you somewhere.
Google that shit.
Google that.
Yeah, where are you? Where in the world are you?
Yeah, where are you?
Joe the Monster said, Chris and Sean, thanks for doing this. Big Sean Clark fan here. I like this guy already.
I'm sure
it's true.
Do.
Was outed a few episodes back by my friend Mike Wolf, who is a regular commentator / viewer. I was not aware of this YouTube channel, and now I'm being treated to endless hours of content. Been a fan of Sean's Horrors Hallowed Grounds from various Scream Blu-rays. Really taken my mind off the pandemic. Can't wait to get back to normal. Keep this up. I will be watching weekly here on out. Sean, I've noticed you seem to be a big Big Drill Car fan. I've never seen Big Drill Car get enough love, so that's cool for me to see you wearing Big Drill Car t-shirts in your videos. I'm one of those rare people who prefers all over the Descendants, as do I actually, although I like both. What is your favorite all-era singer? Mine is Scott Reynolds. Saw Descendants live about 2 years ago in Portland, Maine, and Scott Reynolds' new band opened up, and he came out and did 2 all songs with the band while Milo took a break. Was an amazing moment for me, but 99% of the crowd didn't care, which was defeating. Keep it up. Can't wait for the next. I think I did actually reply to this guy in the comments. And
Would you guys like some time to yourselves?
if you could give us a
Do you
moment.
want me to? I can leave, and you two can.
We only have one question left, so you might as well just stick around.
Okay.
Chad Price is probably my favorite all singer, with Scott Reynolds being a close second. We have a question from Mike Roloff, who this is our final question. He said, can someone tell me why this and the last couple of episodes aren't showing up on Apple Podcasts or Spotify? And that's because I haven't put them up. I uploaded like the first 17, I think, but I didn't realize they were actually going to be out there yet. I kind of did the work thinking, okay, once I get them all uploaded, I'll put a link out and we'll promote it as such. But apparently people like you found it somehow and are listening to it on whatever, Apple or Spotify. I don't really know. I didn't really anticipate anybody to know about it until we kind of announced it. So I was just starting to do the work, and then I got burnt out and stopped.
We should have it on Spotify and Apple, shouldn't we?
It is, but only up to episode 17.
Oh, okay.
So I need
here we are.
I need to add the rest. So it's my fault. I'll try to get on that this week.
Can't count on him.
You can't count on me. I'm definitely worthless. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Chris?
I would like to add that I'm starting to get a little psyched about Michael Myers' Halloween vibe coming up soon. I feel it. I don't know why. It's not that I know anything secret. It's going to come out. Everyone take it easy. I'm feeling a Halloween Michael Myers vibe. Maybe it's because I'm excited about maybe we'll have a Sean just left in the middle of me talking. I'm getting all excited about Halloween, and he just gets up and leaves.
I wanted to show off. I wanted to show this guy off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Look at that. I'm getting excited.
It does not fit. I've tried to put it on.
Look at that. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. I'm kind of starting to feel it. Are you feeling it a little bit?
That'd be a good lollipop.
It would be.
Michael Myers lollipops.
I could pour ice in. I could pour water into the mold and make ice Myers.
What would it taste like? Ben Gay, maybe?
That's what I should do. I should make Michael Myers ice cube trays. Big giant ones like that you put into a whiskey glass and pour whiskey.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
It's a good idea.
It is.
But I'm starting to get pumped. I'm feeling like maybe we might have a decent October and Halloween. I'm excited for Halloween Kills to come out. They open theaters here in Los Angeles. I'm feeling Joe Biden's saying that we're going to be vaccinated. Everyone's going to be able to get a vaccine in May. I'm feeling maybe this October we're going to be able to have a normal-ish, not going to say perfectly normal, but a normal-ish Halloween, and we're going to be able to go see Halloween Kills on the big screen in an IMAX, and I'm excited. I'm starting.
What theaters opened? Because I'm looking up my local theaters and still nothing's open.
Well, I can't. Gavin Newsom gave the go-ahead for movie theaters in Los Angeles County in California to open up at limited capacity. That doesn't mean that all the theaters are going to open up that day, or they got the clear to do it Saturday, which means I'm sure it'll take them time to get up and running and get their supplies and get movies going. But apparently movie theaters can open at limited capacity, which I'm very excited about. So that said, I'm just excited. I got a good feeling, and I'm excited for Halloween Kills. I'm excited for you guys to see it, and it's coming.
I'm kind of over Halloween Kills now. Yeah.
All right then. Good night, everybody. I'm excited for a poster to come out. Come on, Come on, guys, put the poster out. Put something out. I don't know.
I'm fired up for the new Scream. I've kind of Halloween. Okay, Scream.
Have you moved on? You're into
yeah.
Scream. Yeah.
I was gonna
You
say,
excited about that? What do you know about that? No,
I do know stuff actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
And
I can't just like Halloween Kills.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying tell me stuff. I'm saying, are you pumped or are you not pumped?
I don't know enough to get pumped. I do know one secret that kind of slipped out.
I'm starting to get kind of pumped for Halloween Kills. I'm excited for Fear Street, which is coming out in June or July on Netflix. 3 movies in a row.
Promoting it at all?
Not yet. I'm waiting for them to do that. I'm like, what the fuck? Let's go.
I was gonna say I haven't heard anything about it.
Me neither. It's a Netflix thing, so it's not like they're gonna. Netflix. They just like
I've heard of them. Yeah,
shit shows up, and you're like, what's that?
Yeah,
I never even heard of that. So, well, they don't come out until the summer, so I'm guessing we'll start seeing stuff soon. So I hope.
You're leaving this Thursday, correct, for another gig, yes, and another gig that you can't talk about because you don't talk about anything that you do.
Yeah, I can't really
talk about it.
No,
but
it's not Halloween Ends, so everyone take it easy. It's not Halloween Ends yet. I'm gonna say that yet.
Is it?
Because he told you.
No. Maybe.
But yes,
I can't wait to see all the set photos from Halloween Ends.
I know you're gonna come and visit the set of Halloween Ends.
I doubt it.
It's not Halloween Ends yet, guys. So hang in there. I'll let you know.
Is that what it's called? It's not Halloween Ends yet. That was the new title. You heard it here, exclusive.
Exactly.
Come on, some website picked that up. It's not Halloween Ends yet. The new title.
The new title.
Which means they're going to do a 4th. David Gordon Green's coming back for a 4th. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, everyone. Yeah.
Scoop.
It's Halloween in space. It's called Halloween Space.
It's be like just floating around in space.
That's right.
Stabbing at nothingness.
That's right.
That'd be fun. Mm-hmm. I want to put this head on like the action figure, just jam it into like a ginormous head on.
So it's like a Japanese kind of.
Yeah.
Or
I could get the big NECA one and put it on that, and it would just look like he has a little bit bigger head.
Let me see.
I mean, it
actually probably look pretty good on that,
but it would look too big. But it would look kind of.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Enjoy your trip to wherever it is you're going to be to film whatever it is you're going to film.
Yes. It's not Halloween Ends. We will do a show from there because I'm going to be in quarantine.
You're going to do a show from the set of Halloween Ends? Fuck yes.
No, we're doing a show from where I'm going.
Okay.
Next weekend, I'm assuming, or something like that. Maybe.
I can't make any promises if he's going to do a show from the Myers house, but pretty soon.
Tune in to find out.
Yeah. Or could it be Michael Myers' hotel room?
What?
Maybe I've read the script. It all happens in a hotel.
The whole thing.
So if he's in a hotel room, then he's for sure on the set of Halloween Ends.
That's right. It's about Michael Myers is handcuffed to a heater, and there's another, and Jamie Lee Curtis is handcuffed to the handicap bathtub.
Oh yeah.
And they have to figure out a way to get out before
Halloween ends.
Before
midnight of Halloween. Yeah, see? God, I can write this stuff in my sleep.
There it is.
Yeah, all right. Hell yes. I better get at least some sort of writing credit on Halloween Ends. Just, story inspired by something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 28. We knocked it out of the park. We didn't even need a guest, although we did have a special guest pop by and say hi, but give us a scoop. Scoop.
Scoop.
And yeah, hopefully soon we'll gonna get back. We'll have Marcus Dunstan and Patrick Melton on soon. Send those questions for those cats.
That's right. We'll have guests. We'll keep you guys posted. And start getting pumped for Halloween, you guys. It's time to start getting pumped.
Go
it's
go
March.
to the gym and start
do
lifting.
this.
Now the gyms are open again. Get pumped for Halloween.
Lift your pumpkins. Lift your pumpkins.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. Okay then. See you later, guys.
Good night, everyone. Good. I'm good. I'm fucking crazy. I'm kicking ass today. I'm crushing it.
Are you just doing this?
I'm taking it. I'm taking all of it, and I'm going like I'm crushing it. I don't know what that means.